My name is Nate Stone and I am 39 years old. My wife Amy and I are the owners and founders of Cathedral Event Space and Spire Candle Co. Early on in Cathedral's opening, we started working with young men with periods of incarceration, and then COVID hits, right? And we couldn't do any events. We can't do to-go weddings, to-go birthday parties. And so we had this population, these young men that we were already working with, and we had to get creative and figure out something else for guys to do. And so we started making candles, and we started Spire Candle Co. Every candle that we sell equals an hour of employment for the guys we work with. We just surpassed, as of this recording, 7,000 hours of employment. We've had 42 young men in our space to make candles or work in some capacity, whether that's sweeping floors or pouring candles. So we chose the name Spire intentionally. Spire means to breathe in Latin, which I feel like does a really good job of encapsulating really what the goal is for us. Jobs are great, jobs are good, but healing is forever. That's the piece that we're interested in. We're interested in the healing piece. The jobs are great because it provides stability and safety and skills training and a paycheck so you can pay your bills. Those things are really, really important. I'll say for me, a lot of what's really, really important to me are the opportunities that those jobs create. When we invite guys into our space, we're taking on the responsibility of caring for them, not just employing them. Employment it's great, and we will continue to leverage it, but mostly because it's sustainable. It means we can sustainably create structures that allow guys to breathe better, to thrive. Our guys come from different backgrounds, but almost all their backgrounds are similar. They're filled with trauma and pain, and they made decisions, but their pathways were really set in many ways. Life has been harder for them than most. Life is hard, I think, in general for almost everyone, but life has been uniquely hard for each and every single guy that we've worked with. I'm often amazed at their resiliency, and I'm often amazed when they tell me stories or when they choose to share parts of their lives. It's really, really humbling that they trust me with that. And two, I'm always just shocked and flabbergasted that they are as amazing as they are with everything in their background. So the dream for Spire Candle Co. is, we want to be the biggest fragrance company in America. And not because I deeply am passionate about fragrances or candles or incense. Those are cool, but those are just the way we do it. The thing we really do is we try to create connection with our guys. That's it. How do we create spaces where people feel safe enough to share their stories, to tell about who they are and why they ended up where they are without passing on responsibility or abdicating responsibility, but to provide context, because if I were them, I would make many of the same decisions. I understand why they made decisions they did. I understand why they ended up where they did. So our goal is, how do we grow, and not for the sake of growth, but our purpose is people, not profit. And part of the reason we wanted to build a business specifically is that once a business's purpose is profit, then people always come second. If you flip that, then it'll always be about people. And the profit is just the way that you keep on investing in the people. That's the goal, not the other way around, right? And if you structure your business another way, then you'll treat people like projects and the means to creating profit instead of the other way around. So yeah, big aspirations, biggest candle company, biggest fragrance company in America before I die. That's my goal. And what that would look like, it would look like thousands of individuals that have been given opportunities to become who they already are. They're already beautiful, lovely, intelligent, creative, inspirational individuals. In Cathedral and now Spire, our job is just to invite them into a space and point it out to them. And be like, oh my gosh, you're this, 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 and this. And I think that when we call that out on people, that's how I feel. When I get encouraged, that's when I can become who I am. Encourage literally means to add courage, and I think that's what individuals need. They need courage added to their being so they can become with confidence who they're already created to be. And so that's what I try to do. I try to just communicate value to the people that come into our space, that trust us to come to our space, and then we work out the logistics as they come.
Your candle employs young men with periods of incarceration,
providing jobs, mentorship, and a space to breathe.
We believe you want to help others thrive, but don't always know where to start.
We believe doing something is better than nothing.
In this case, that something is buying a candle. Thank you.
See our story at
SpireCandleCo.com.
I'm not great at asking for help. I'm really, really bad at it. I don't know what it is, but there's a part of me that I try to do things on my own. What I've learned in this 6 years is that if I'm going to resource and kick the doors down that I want to for our guys, I need help. I cannot do it. I cannot will it into existence on my own. And so part of this video and sharing this story is asking for help from anyone and everyone who is willing to share the story or buy a candle. And if you can't buy a candle, like, you can share this story on social media. Like, that stuff matters, elevating our guys, elevating their stories. And again, if you connect with our story or this idea of building a purposeful business and life that helps people in some capacity, I'm begging you with every fiber of my being to help, and just know that whatever you do to help, it matters, and we will make it count. Thanks so much.